We are alive again. We're alive again. And it looks somewhat better, maybe. YouTube looks like it's healthy. Is Twitch still having a bit of a crash out? Maybe. I don't know. Maybe streaming vertically is not the play. I don't know. I thought it'd be nice to do that. Okay. Um Hi KB. I guess Ryder. Well, I guess everybody's getting more notifications. I guess that's just what's happening. Um Sorry about that. OBS was having a crash out. And it's a good thing I didn't crash out because I was about to. If this was just how it was going to be today, I might have had a crash out. Ugh, but okay. We're back. Welcome back, everybody, to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Okay, so a couple things we have to do now. One, we need to get our outfit sorted out, but we could worry about that later. We have to get a code book for the Fighters Guild. Mages Guild, some unsanctioned training is going on also there. While we're there, we might as well also join the Thieves Guild before we give the code book back. That way we can continue the Thieves Guild quest, because once you give the code book, they don't trust you because they think you're just working for the Kimono Tong. So... Why would technology ever work the first time? It's a novel concept that stuff works the first time. Who'd have thought? I don't feel like dealing with this right now. I do not want to start the Tribunal expansion just yet. We are kind of level 5. And I feel as though starting that at level 5 is not conducive to being a productive evening. But what I am going to do...
Wicked sick!
Lucia, thank you for the resub! Thank you for that resub. Well, I mean, I'm not playing both guilds. Like, the Fighters Guild and Kimono Tong are like 2 different guilds. And in fact, I could just start the quest to take everything out. Hey, the sounds are meant to jump scare people. That's half the fun. Keep people engaged. Okay, I'm gonna dump all these here because they weigh a lot.
Yeah.
Ugh, I wish I had my mouse. It sucks because for Morrowind, I might have to start choosing between you. I need like a simpler like chibi PNG if there are games that the RainTuber application is going to actively steal my mouse from. It's 4 a.m. and you haven't slept? What the... Excuse you? Go to bed. Go to bed now. You could come back to stream later, but go to bed now. Go to bed. A little bit of threatening. But yeah. Let's just throw all of this here. Yes, yes, of course, the person with a username Tired Not would feel like sleep is optional. You had a big nap after shops. Is that why you haven't slept? Go to sleep. Go the fuck to sleep. Ugh, I need to work on that. I also need to retake it. I need somebody that isn't me to direct me. Okay. Let's just stash all these potions in here. Oh. I'll just come here and pull these out as I need them, but they take up so much carry weight. We're just gonna leave some stew on us and our flasks of water. Those will go a long way. Tigress, maybe? She's here? Yes? Did you fall through the... Okay, hold on. There we go. The power of Ra. Hello. Aren't you adorable? Uh-huh. And Jassy simply stares at you, then turns away, flicking her tail in annoyance. She sounds false, but still meows. Meow. The timing. Aww. Don't worry, Paxson. I don't think that Khajiit is going to try and eat you. You are fine, my son.
Yeah.
Okay, so we are going to join here real quick. Yes, let's join the Thieves Guild. Let me in. Okay. Advancement. What jobs you got for me? You need a diamond. Okay. We'll bring you back a diamond. I know where to get one. But now we need to deal with the quest for the Fighters Guild and the Mages Guild. But now we can just freely give the code book. Wait, no, I did that wrong. I did that wrong. Oh no, I needed the code book first, and then I needed to. Okay, I did that wrong. I needed the code book first, and then I needed to join the Thieves Guild. I needed to in my. Oh. Oops. Oops-a-daisy. Dang it. We gotta move all these again. Deadass sitting in the rain. Why are you sitting in the rain outside? I need the code book and then. I mean, yeah. If you destroy the Thieves Guild for the Fighters quest line, you miss out on a lot of the more evil, morally great quests. Yeah. You also miss out on a lot of other quests too. You can become leader of both guilds though. Solid fish tank bubble ASMR. Probably. Okay. I think I need to turn the music down a touch. It's a bit loud in my ears. Hello. Let me give you some gold and then you can give me the code book. Alright. Thank you. Now we join the Thieves Guild. Okay, you got jobs for me? Okay, you need a diamond. I know where to get those. Unsanctioned training time. Fair. It's been a summer. All my plants have sadly died. Okay, yeah, no, here we go. You are giving unsanctioned training. So, what if hypothetically you were to return to Rhaenys Aetheris, and tell her I agree to stop any unsanctioned training, and suppose that if you did that, I'd set it off for training to my good friend Rain? Sure. We love a little bit of dishonesty from time to time, don't we? Also, not everything is the same color here. Okay, a lot of things are the same color, but... Okay, well, I know where to get a diamond. It's actually really simple, really easy. It was a very yummy basil, and it was flowering, and it was ready. Just remember, this is the coldest summer you're gonna have the rest of your life. Ugh. Atrocious having to say that, and it be true. Yeah, here's the code book. Have anything else for me? Debt money? Okay. Giselle's debt. I don't think I'm supposed to be told to go through to get some debt money. Hi Nico. Yeah, I've taken care of that Argonian. Definitely. You don't have to worry about it. And we leveled up. Nice. Have anything else for me? Into Meryl's notes. Okay. Okay, so Rhaenys would love to have notes from a high elf here in town. He's like an alchemist, I think. I don't know. I haven't read the notes in a minute. But we have to escort him to Pelagiad. This is Intermeryl. Hello, we are here to travel together. You're coming with me. You're my friend now. We're having soft tacos later. Frankly, anything could happen to him. We just need his notes. But I'm actually going to escort him to Pelagiad because I am a good person. But first, we're gonna head this way to get the diamond. He just gets to tag along while we do some adventuring, I think. You know, if anything happens to him, I think it'd be fine. How are we doing, chat? Are we having a good time? Did you get too much pasta again? Yes, I will eat the rest of your pasta. You having a good time? That's good. Pup is on vacation with their friends. Awesome! You know, I have never played Minecraft Dungeons. Never. I've been given about a half a cup of pasta. Dude had a Grand Soul Gem on him. I was trying to eat. Okay. Nothing like a little bit of just walking and enjoying life. And yes, this probably will turn into the Morrowind playthrough where I walk everywhere. It's customary to run and jump, but you know, it's fun to take in some scenery sometimes. For an old game, this is like a really beautiful game. And I am playing with like basic textures too. So this could just become our let's walk together and talk together. Ooh, Bardcraft. Yeah, Bardcraft is fun. Do I have any fun songs that I can... Little Vivek Knight, Square Driver song, Road Behind Us. Everyone's been saying hi to you, pup. Aren't I just the most talented bard ever? Yeah, is your vacation going good? You deserve to have that. It sounds like it's always nice to be able to spend time with your friends. Wait, how do you figure Lesbot doesn't have a girlfriend? You don't know Lesbot's life. Lesbot is in a very, very complicated polycule that is made up of nothing but situationships. It has been going on for 6 years, and nobody has done anything to really clarify what it all is. But they all sleep in the same bed, they all cuddle, and they all are very non-committal. It's very normal. What even is a situationship? Okay, we're almost at the destination. Um, Hiding behind this rock is this orc here. This Orsimer. This kind gentleman here. Hey you're not one of them town bosses, right? How about you help me, huh? I'll give you a present. What do you mean help you? You wanna help? Sure you do, good friend. Look, those guys in Caldera think I did something bad, so they're looking for me. I'm too smart for them, though. I can hide real good. My friend can help me. Maybe you bring her a note for me? I can give you a present. Really? Okay, I'll take your note. Good. I guess you know how those town bosses can be. Mean. Good thing I'm smarter than them. You take this note to Bursha Gorbat in Caldera. She's a good friend to Boogerl. She helped me out. You're okay by me. Okay, well. So he's hiding out here because he I don't really quite remember what he did in Caldera, but he's hiding there, so we have to go see his friend. So what even is a situationship? How do I begin to explain? So I have had a couple messy situationships, multiple with the same person. Um, think of it like this way. You start really pining for somebody, and you know you express that you really want to have something with them, and then that you love them, all that stuff. But they keep you at arm's length with like I'm thinking about it. It's like I have feelings for you too, but I don't know if I could really have this. I don't know if I really want this, and they just keep you there, and that's just what it turns into. Or another type of situationship is like is like you're really pining for somebody and you're willing to do anything for them, and they like take advantage of that, like promising that you're going to have like an actual relationship. It's a lot of things. Uh, don't worry. You'll learn the other lesbot situationships. Um, but yeah, they're also with other bots. And like a thing I have found um within my life with polyamorous stuff is polyamory is like the doorway to situationships. Hi, you got a note from Bogrel to me. Where did that fool get himself? He not smart like me, you know. Yeah, here, have the note. Yeah,
Yeah.
that Bogrel always get in trouble, not me though. I'm too smart. He a good hider, but I'm a better finder. I'll find him near tree and rock and other rock, no problem. He feel better if you take this note to him, if you could find him. I bet you not as good a finder as me, not even close. But give it a try, big shot. Yeah. So he was pretending like they did something wrong, but I think he's actually playing hide and seek with his girlfriend. Lesbot has like super biblical greed. Sometimes situationships are needed because sometimes things are messy. Sometimes you're just being strung along, and it's really hard to understand if it's like an actual, hey, a lot is going on and we probably shouldn't commit to this versus, hey, a lot is going on and I really, really want this too, but I don't know if I can. I don't think I actually want it. You know, there's a difference. There's a difference, and you eventually learn those differences as you get older. Hi, Amelia. Wait, doesn't Need for Speed '05 have doesn't that Most Wanted have an amazing soundtrack? What are you setting up for? So yeah, I think these two are just playing hide and seek. Here. Take your note. She'll help, I suppose, and want your present. Yes, please. Here's your present. I'm sure you like it. It's a nice rock. Stupid hero. That nice rock, actually, is a diamond. The diamond we need for Sugar Lips back in Balmora. Nice little quick back and forth quest if you want a diamond really quickly. Um, like a lot of the things I found when it comes to polyamory is that there's a lot of people who are less polyamorous and more philanderous, right? Like I've had to like really have to reconsider like my values as a person and like how I'm willing to have my relationships with other people. So like it's kind of difficult because I ultimately don't think I fit a lot of other people's like general mold of poly because like I really just have no interest in it. There's a lot of people who have polyamory as like an open door of like, hey, you're free to come in, you're free to join a little polycule, and that just doesn't sit really right with me. Um, but I have my people and I love them, and I'm happy with the relationships I have with them. I have my wife, I have my girlfriends, and we have our own thing. They don't really interact or talk with each other. Being a hinge isn't always that bad. Um, but and like yeah, is what all your partners are comfortable with, yeah. But I feel like some people just. Uh, I think what made me realize that like I'm not too comfortable with uh a lot of certain polyamorous attitudes is I joined in on a stream with other people, and polyamory started getting spoken about, and someone just like, well, I date you, and it's like I don't well, it it's just like getting randomly asked that on a live stream. It just felt um saccharine in a way that wasn't really that's not really something I vibe with and want for myself. And it's especially a thing when I've had some metamors be like, so what are we now? It's like, well, we're metamors. We don't have to interact. We don't have to do much anything, really. Um, by the way, it is Tressa's birthday today. She didn't get to do a lot of celebration stuff, but she's doing choir stuff. She's had a lovely birthday. Sent her a little bit of money. I wanted to draw her something, but time and energy, unfortunately. Yo, dude, are you just gonna get into a fight with all the wildlife that we come across? Both of you. Cut it out. So if you see him, I give her a wonderful birthday wish. She's not active on social medias or anywhere, so just keep that in mind. Please don't at her or anything, but it is her birthday. But I sent her some money, not because it was for her birthday, but just because the projects are making more money, so I could finally start sending her more money. Stop it. Behave for at least 5 minutes, please. Hold on. Why are we telling people to stop it and behave? What's going on here? She's not in chat right now, so y'all's happy birthday wishes will be given in energy later. You were the kind of clingy that made one of your poly exes scared when they told you about it. Frankly, that sounds like a skill issue. Y'all are being adorable. Look, I have no qualms with the Altmer. I do feel like I do feel like the Eldemary Dominion in Skyrim, they're on site. But yeah, I think this dude just wants to just randomly destroy the ecosystem for no reason. I don't think this game was made with companions in mind. People are being gay in my chat. That's adorable. Is this what happens when I leave? Is this just the general thing that happens, that chat just starts kissing all the time? Because that seems to be what happens every time I leave chat for a little bit. Y'all are adorable. This is my first stream. Is it usually this gay? Like in an outward way? Because I already know 90%, 99% of this chat is queer. This is like the gayest that chat has been in a minute, so... Okay, we're heading to Blasiad. Wild that the stream is at the most gay when I'm not wearing any pride flags. I hope the Puppy Girl Union is happy with the blue sprinkle cookies. Actually, yeah, no, we're gonna cut this way. Then come back, I'll fish for a little while and get dinner ready. In game. All we do is hold hands, cuddle, and kiss. Maybe other stuff as well. Oh my. Oh my. Now all of China knows you're gay. Like this sprinkle sugar cookies that are super bad in a really good way. Kinda. Kinda. Is this? Yes. This is Tifa's theme. Yes. Oh. I think I don't know. I have so many games that are like hundreds of hours of commitment. So many games are hundreds of hours of commitment that thinking about starting Final Fantasy VII is like way off. But I'd love to. That the sprinkles are estrogen. I must warn you that this chew toy comes with a terrible curse. That's bad. But it also comes with a free Frogurt. That's good. The Frogurt is also cursed. That's bad. But you get your choice of topping. That's good. The toppings contain estrogen. Well, why didn't you start with that? No, I'm glad you think that, Furno. I mean, impreg cookies are an option, I guess. there Hims goes again. Are we good? Nut removal comes complimentary with all of the girl cookies. Don't worry. Make your choice: estrogen cookie or impreg cookie. It's like red pill, blue pill, but better. Lucy, I'm so happy you were able to start Prague. The conversations that we have here on stream. You can clip so many moments of your streams and it's usually going to be cursed, gay, or both. Look, okay, the amount of clips that imply that Rain has become an eldritch entity, don't worry about it. Soul stealing, hive minds. It's all a part of the long game, all a part of the long plan. It's kind of point you just write down timestamps for later. Val, I really do appreciate you doing so much clip work. It is such good help. Trans toad girl who when asked what she's on replies with, "Oh, I'm on Frog right now." Oh. We're fighting. Quirkbulb Spear of Shivering. Cool. Oh! Oh. The dude died. No, he's just down. Okay. Why am I being assaulted by Thalalu? Ow. Okay, y'all attacked me first. You might. Oh, just random transphobia attack? Okay. Well, that makes this less, Hey there, Nyx. Makes this less, Demon Tonto. Well, I'll take that. That's good for selling. So why are we just... I gave the high ground. Oh, smoked pork and mac and cheese. I am making pork chops tonight. Honestly, I think I kind of like trans more, like talk to, hang out, possibly date. I don't know why exactly. I don't see how that's a problem. Oh. Stole the shoes. I think he may have, we're gonna, we're just gonna get in here. And hopefully they calm down. No. I don't think I could intervene without getting a bounty on myself. And yeah, it's okay. I could just give them heart attacks to the Dream Sleeve. And now Paxton hates him. Okay. Let's see if this fixes it. Let's see if he gets back up here in a second. There we go. Better. can't loot that one. I know it's a tragedy. It's a real tragedy. So, Morrowind doesn't have a kill command. You just have to set their health to 0. Local VTuber uses Eldritch Magics to cause cardiac arrest. It's hard to joke about that. My mother-in-law had a heart attack the other day. What's my favorite genres of what? Of what? Wait, what are my favorite genres of what? I really love punk and heavy metal, and Sniper's got him. My mother-in-law is doing really okay. She might be able to be released today. And she was walking, so that's good. Yeah, they were able to get to her before it turned bad. But now my wife is going to be doing a lot of preventative care, as she should. She's about to be 30. She's going to start like looking for cardiologists and the like. Hello. I would like your notes. Thank you. Okay, we escorted him to Pelagiad, and he may have had to suffer. Okay, I'm lost. Not sure if that relates in any way with what you're feeling considering though. Check in with Furno, yeah. What's a bit of trauma to a quest complete? Look, we got there in the end. Look, it's totally normal to like learn that you might prefer and actually like, you know, trans people more than cisgender people. Hi there, Hampton. Welcome to the stream. I feel iffy about getting debt money for Edris Fire Eye, so we should probably go see Perseus Mercius. And Eldrune. But now that we have him, let's go clear out that cave. I can't really see it. It just looks like a blue circle. It's very tiny. It's maybe a 16 by 16 on my screen. Let's see here. That's a kitty. You learn and you grow, and you will eventually find people that you enjoy and love. So I think trans people are the hottest people because my girlfriend is trans and she's the hottest person I know. Valid. Yes, Magic Cat, my persona, not dressed as a furry. Your persona, not dressed as a furry. Okay. That math isn't mathing. I'm like, if a wife guy was a girl. I'm like, if a wife guy was a girl. Always strive to be wife guy if wife guy was girl. Because you know what that means? You're also wife. Let's drop a save. Why does 10 have to have, like, the best soundtrack ever? Like, why does Final Fantasy X have to, like, have the best soundtrack ever? For real. Go forth, my son. Just only a snow. Oh, geez. There's so many. This is gonna suck. This is gonna suck. Ow. You can hear the encoder screaming. It's fine. It's fine. Ow. 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 Okay. Dude, stop to heal too. Okay. Ow. Nah, that's fine. I can just look it up later. Ow. Godrod Harry Breeks. Yeah, okay, dude. I'll take a sweet roll. After that, I'm stealing your sweet roll. You had a pickle cart. Distraction ring, shardwood ring. Just get rid of that ghost on the screen really quickly. Yes, this is from the Scott Pilgrim game. Another series of games that I really would love to get to. Okay, let's go back to the town. Let's give all these quests in. We also have the Silver Bowl quest, so... Because we found a Silver Bowl, so we need to go give it. Pickles do not last in my vicinity. They disappear so fast. I had to restrain myself from finishing the whole jar just now. That is a mood. That is a mood. Honestly, I might crack open a jar of pickles today. Nah, that might be a little too much. Okay, so I made my own homemade yogurt for the first time, like, ever, right? It was really yummy. It's a little loose because I didn't let it sit long enough, but yeah, it's very yummy. Also, I think I need a proper cheesecloth. Okay. It's not the estrogen that makes you crave sodium. It's the Spearow. So if you're on Spearow, you should probably stop. Spearow is actually just not a very good T blocker. If you can, switch to Spearow or switch to Endocure. Switch to either Bicamultide or switch to Andricure. Don't take Spearow if you can help it. Yeah, spironolactone is primarily a diuretic for treating, and blood thinner for treating high blood pressure. Don't worry, Hug the Bunny. I'm sure you'll get your E. You should E and an E blocker. Oh. Why would you want to block the E if you want to have the E? I'm confusion. Cool, Hampton. I hope it goes well for you. For the love of the game. For the love of the game, somebody just takes every hormone and hormone blocker at once just to see who wins. So who wins in the body? Don't worry, you'll get them. I promise you won't have to struggle without your HRT for very long. I need to get my blood work done. I'll see about that when I get money next. I need so much money for existing. I really hope streaming ends up paying off. I really want this project and everything to do well. Today I've taken every hormone alongside their blockers, and whichever one lasts the longest I'll take for the next 4 years. But you only took the estrogen. Shush. We joined the Mages Guild, and we joined the Fighters Guild, and we're just doing those for now, because they're good for getting, they're good for traveling, they're good for, adventure, and good for money. Don't worry, you'll get the start. All those Reincarnate in Another World were probably based on like RPGs like this. I might do some artifact hunting. But we'll have to get near some fun artifacts before we do that, I think. Hormone deficiency is really bad. Hormones are the things that make your body work. They drive the main sex characteristics of your body. Testosterone makes you more masculine, estrogen makes you more feminine. Everybody has hormones. It came free with your endocrine system. Your body produces lots of hormones that do various different things. Some regulate stress, others regulate how much you sweat, others regulate, some regulate your stress, some regulate how happy you are. There's a lot. They're just fun chemicals that do lots of interesting things in your body. I have hormones, you have hormones, he has pornos. what, what what is he taking? Find a sheepy. Ashibel Margon and kill her. The mage skill cannot tolerate necromancers. Okay. Can I have the less stress kind of hormones? I would love the less stress kind of hormones, actually. Okay, we need to go that way anyway, so let's get this for Sugar Lips. Poor gnomes. What did they do? Those poor gnomes. They've been taken out of house and home. We ate the mushrooms that they cultivated as their livelihood for decades. Well, you always have, like, estrogen and testosterone in your body. Your body makes both. I have found you a diamond. Diamond jobs for me. Nevarro Manor. Habasi wants the key to Nevarro Manor upstairs. Downstairs, manors are rarely locked, but Habasi wants to go upstairs secretly. Who has the key? Andres Nerano has the key. Habasi thinks Nerano's servant, Silver Trandel, at the Council Club has the key. Okay. I know where we can get a key. But it involves doing another quest, so we can do that real quick. But we'll do that later. This was never on PlayStation 1. It was on original Xbox. And it's on PC. Yeah, GLP-1 affects hormones that control appetite. Yeah. No, not glucose. The thing that helps you with glucose with insulin. Insulin is a hormone. Typically, you want your estrogen levels to be about anywhere between like 180 and like 250 pg per milliliter. And you want your T to be like around like 11 or 10 down there. So I would prefer you not post links in chat. Thank you. Your E levels are over 1 million. So estrogen doesn't actually get converted into testosterone in excess. That's just stuff in the body doing its thing, especially with, you know, testosterone dominant endocrine systems. If you haven't started hormone replacement therapy, or if you are transitioning using testosterone, typically that goes in the way. The whole it converts is a little bit of a scare tactic. You have too much of any hormone in your body. But it's not like having too much. It's not like having more E in your system is going to give you bigger breasts or anything. I wish that's how that worked. Yeah, if you're yeah, your E is about half. That's still within like that's still within normal female range. So it's still perfectly healthy level of E, but you could probably you could probably go with it being a little higher. E provides the environment for the expression of female genetic markers that everybody has. Yes. There is a beautiful girl within everybody. And you only have to take estrogen to find her. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with doing a little bit of self-care every now and again. But if you already have doctors you could vibe with and you can like vie for yourself with, I would really talk with your doctors more. Low E does prevent breast growth, yes. Okay. Yeah, the Y chromosome is like pretty evolution. It's on its way out evolutionarily speaking. Don't worry, Bunny. You're gonna be beautiful. There isn't one in everyone, but there are enough physical components in every person. Just only girls have the most. Girls have to have the most important part and the desire to be a girl. Whether that means anything, as someone would instantly tell a demon to girl me. I think that might mean a lot. Yeah. You look that succubus in the eye and you tell her to girl you. That's a normal. That's just a part of life. And like I get that you're changing a lot about yourself and your body, so feeling like worrying about if you're doing the right thing, it's hard sometimes. But yeah, like you said, Nyx, it's the one thing in life you didn't procrastinate on. Every human has a predetermined mystery boob size. So just take E to solve that mystery. Oh yeah, you what matters is that if you want to be a girl, you could just be a girl. You don't have to be super femmy, super high voice. What you looking for? Which towel? Yeah, there's towels in there. I have not strangled any more egg tongue with their body parts yet, no. Girls with deep voices are incredibly attractive in it. Yeah, they are. Girls with high-pitched voices are. I find voices attractive. Hmm. Hi, Ciela. Scared to go DIY for a plethora of reasons, including the fact that it'd prevent me from a name change. The best thing you can do is just really try and talk with your doctors and say that you're not getting the results you were hoping for, and maybe upping your doses might help. Progressing pretty okay. Not gonna topple any governments anytime soon, but damn, okay. Name changes. So legal reasons and tax reasons, and also transphobia. Please go eat and go bundle up. It's important you do that. Okay, let's go talk to Perk the Merc. Hello, Perseus Mercius. Hi. So, Edris FireEye told me to get some debt money. What's that? It doesn't sound like a legitimate Fighters Guild contract. Manos Orlith works for Orvustra, so I suspect this may not be a legitimate Fighters Guild contract. Okay. I'll just pay that debt money myself then. Alright, let's head up here to Margon and talk to Tashbi Ashibale for her supposed necromancy. Actually, I should probably stick to the road. Your name is your name. As long as you're happy with what you've chosen. It's that's what makes it a good name, is that you chose it. Not so much that it is a good name. If that makes sense. You choose who you are. Alright, go enjoy Splatoon. Choosing is what makes a name good.
Yeah.
Disappointed with the lack of salami screams. Yeah, I don't think there's gonna be a lot of salami screams in this game. Technogoth 2088. Maybe. I need the goth rain fit. Gender, okay, gender is a, it depends. So there is a argument to be made about the social implications of gender and how implicit social upbringing is to how gender is expressed. But I also feel like there needs to be a understanding that removing gender from the equation would still have me want to not have the body parts that I have now. It's like getting rid of gender entirely. I would still want bottom surgery. And that's where I feel a lot of gender abolitionists like lose a lot of transgender people and trans women a lot of the time, because there are a lot of people who, you know, are gender abolitionists and go through transition for more of a political standpoint and more of a social standpoint. And that's perfectly fine. That's valid if that's how they want to live their life. But, like, getting rid of gender wouldn't make me any less trans. And I think that's why there's been a resurgence of terms like transsexual and terms of, like, and, like, why, you know, stuff like transmedicalism has had the history that it's had. And yet, for some reason, that's been co-opted as, like, anybody that actually transitions medically, instead of the people who are like, oh no, you have to have like crippling dysphoria and be straight and stuff like that to be trans. I think there's a lot of nuance that is being lost with the language that is being used today, and how language is being attempted to be co-opted or repurposed or reused in general queer discourse spaces. Oh, there's already neuter surgery. There's already nullification surgeries. Exactly. Gender is not just a performance. It is not just a presentation of. It's not a performance. It's not a presentation. It's not just a presentation. It's a biopsychological experience. You always come in at the best conversations, Blueberry. I'm so sorry. So, for the longest time, okay, so, sexual studies have always had a very, horrible history to them regarding, um, regarding trans people, regarding, you know, transsexual studies and transgender studies. There's always a lot of horrid science behind it, and it is hard to separate that from the stuff that we've learned. That's a lot of the problem with a lot of old psychology and biology and a lot of old sociology, is a lot of it is rooted in sexism and in racism and in classism. It is hard to cut those roots just to pick out the parts that still apply and still work. You know, there's a reason why Sigmund Freud hated when people pointed out that he must have had some subliminal want to be gay, because he was always smoking cigars, and that implied a phallus obsession. We'll say gender presentation is a performance, not gender itself. I can agree with that. I can agree and understand with that. But for the longest time with psychiatrists and gender specialists, real life experience meant spending a year or two living as a woman, and you were required by the therapist with like verifiable proof that you were living full-time as a woman all the time. Not just when you're going out, that when you were home, you spent every day doing everything to be as womanly as possible. And that included dating men. That included being with men. And that was a very difficult thing for a lot of trans people for the longest time. Real life experience used to be described as the year of suicide, because to have to spend so long being forced to over-present, over-perform, it was causing immense amount of stress. It was causing immense amount of pain, all for the maybe promise of getting hormones or getting surgery. And there's even the fact that it took much, much longer to get approved for surgery, especially while the surgeries were still so new. Trans people's bodies have always been over-policed in terms of our rights to change our body as we see fit. And we were starting to see a lot of progress until, you know... Did my staff break? It did! Silver staff, by the way. A lot of times when people joke about Freud being right, it's just purely a joke. Because Freud was just full of himself in everything he did. Wow, y'all really just ignored while I took out your friends. Yeah, the dismissal of Freud is not simple, right? That's why it's hard. Because nothing is ever, you know, that simple. Nothing is ever that easy. But as far as a lot of sexual studies, a lot of sex studies and sexology regarding trans people, is that it's always had just like the worst histories of mistreating, you know, trans people in general, and just the underlying grossness of how it handled children, and it's just honestly gross, and it was always done by cis men who were so detached from humanity, not just because of their line of work, but just by their reasonings of, I am above all of this because I'm the one doing the test, I'm the one doing all of it. So it's just the a lot of the history of psychology, sociology, and all of that is marred with genuinely awful people who unfortunately still made discoveries and still made who still made some sort of allowance of progress to better understanding human beings and just psychology in general. And that's an unfortunate nuance about learning history and learning psychology and learning the history of that and sociology is like it's like all this stuff is here for specific reasons. The data is there. It's how you interpret and use the data that helps you come to good conclusions. But people don't often come to good conclusions because people aren't often always good. I do feel like people are inherently good. Like, goodness comes from people inherently, but that's a different conversation here. Hey, whoever gave Izzy the sub, thank you. So yeah, it is a little messy. It's a little messy. Welcome back, Camden. Might have to go rest at at the inn here in Margon. Nah, we'll be fine. Liza subs, you wearing a maid outfit? Don't worry about it. Don't worry why the sub notification is me wearing a maid outfit. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
What if I could get a high-res version of that just for the stream? I'll ask him. Not just passed down from many places. Many are problematic for the current era. We pass along. Okay, yes. As a historian, it is my job to understand that the stuff that I have researched, the stuff that I studied, is not always going to be the best. Stuff is always going to be wrong, or stuff is going to be interpreted differently. It is up to me to better relay that for future generations to better understand. I might have to read some of Butler's work. It's been a minute since I've done a lot of studying. I think you'd have a lot of fun if you did that for your channel. Do what makes you happy. Paxton just doing his own side quest. Exactly. Let's stop and repair stuff. So many damn cliff racers. Okay, I need more mana. So let's just meditate for a little bit. Sex expression is a bimodal distribution, yes. And I always find it funniest that very often it is the people who are explicitly transphobic that spend a lot more time engendering men into different genders than anything else. We're just gonna meditate for a while. We're stuck here. Generally, a lot of people who end up being quote-unquote canonized, as you said, yes, they are often the people who are helpful at establishing baselines for ideologies, yes. Pass into the iris. Pretty much. Oh, so it can be done in first person. Why can't it just be like that anyway? Oh, this poor cliff racer. This poor cliff racer has been trying to get me. Dude, just fly over the wall. Just fly over the wall. Paxton, you can fly? My son is very talented. The poor cliff racer is just stuck in a wall. Oh yeah, no. A lot of science is often shut down and hushed and isn't talked about for many, many, many years. Paxton picked up a thing or two because he's seen a thing or two. Beautiful. No notes. I see the situation was handled. Dubois is pretty good personal cover. It's more of Rafael Sebastian, Golian Vicente, one of the leaders of Zapatistas, yeah. It's not like history is like all, oh my god, this is a horrific monster type deal. Alright, lady. You've been... What were you doing with your hand? You have been accused of necromancy. What say you in your defense? Necromancy? I'm not a necromancer. Who said I was a necromancer? Rhaenys Athris? Oh, I see. I refused to join the Mages Guild. I chose to practice healing among my people, away from the politics of the guild. Since I was a Velothi and not well-born like Rhaenys, well, it's not important now. Maybe I know a way out of the situation. Tell me more. Rhaenys had a grudge this long. It would be best for me to leave to the mainland. There are plenty of towns that could use a healer. Tell Rhaenys that I am dead, and I will leave Vardenfell, and Rhaenys need never know. Okay, I will let you escape. I will tell her that you are dead. Necromancer. God, I want to go see Spider-Man so bad. I'm stealing your gold. Well, that's handled. Let's all be necromancers. We're all kitty girls now. See? We're all kitty girls now. All of us. Or all witches with cat foot. Maybe. Necromancy involves purring and cuddling and napping all day. That's necromancy. Friend of cat curls and all animal genders. Would necromancy be racist in a world with literal cat people? I don't know. Would that be? Would that be? I'm confusion. I'm just walking. Okay. Hmm. Cat controlling magic, much more sinister, likely to be outlawed. Yeah, do not tell the Telvanni. Do not. Love when we ask my cat a question and he honks in response. Your cat honks. You might want to get that checked out, because that could be a goose in disguise. Am I just gonna get charged at by every animal in Vardenfell today? That's just Goose wearing a cat onesie. That's silly. I'm trying to meditate here. Why are you doing this to me? Oh, I'm starting to get hungry again. Paxton is silly. A Jeep and minivan? That's interesting. You want gold? I'd like to see you try and get it. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, it's Sonic and it's a Sonic and Leash track. We gotta run and jump. All right, thanks for coming out, Bunny. Seems the controversial talks have died down. How do you feel about topical HRT? I think topical HRT is useful for people. It helps. There's people who use creams in addition to pills, and it's generally very good for them. And yeah, if it's very good for home brewing, then I would suggest that's what people go with if that's easiest for them. Wait, no, I need to go this way. No roads needed where we're going. But if you dissolve your pills, it bypasses the liver anyway. So like, why would it be that bad anyway? If you dissolve your E under your tongue. Excuse you? The kitty ears have not been here the whole stream now. I just don't do very many things that hurt my liver anymore, really. I don't drink. I don't smoke. I don't abuse pills like I used to. So, plus my liver's been fine on everything. Oh. Oh, I'm so hungry. I'm dizzy. Wait, I didn't get blight, did I? No, no blights. Okay. Injections are probably best for anybody in general. Not just from like a best like result standpoint, but just because it keeps a steady amount of estrogen in your system, much more than pills or topicals would do. Hydrates out of stock. I haven't been seeing any hydrates. How's it out of stock? Thank you for that hydrate. I already did though.
Yeah.
A subdermal implant for estrogen release. Yeah. Yeah, it's the same deal. That sounds like a fun comic. I might make that if I'm allowed to steal that concept. They just probably have it as slow release. Like you can like control how long something dissolves in the body for. We have that knowledge. Subdermals aren't the most like I aren't the most studied. I don't know how effective subdermals are. I'd rather see 50 different perspectives on an idea than see zero because no, yeah, same. That's why I just make stuff. That's why I make things, because it's better just to make something that way. Sometimes the easiest, sometimes, okay. I know there's like stigma against being quote unquote the idea person, being the idea guy, being the idea girl, right? You know, well, whatever floats your boat there. Personally, I feel like having ideas is better than having nothing. Sometimes you just have to find the right people who are able to bring your ideas to life. That's kind of why a lot of my comics and a lot of the animations I work on with Tress are always just so fun because she helps bring out like the other side of my ideas and it's great. But you also have to make shallow bad art before you can make good art. That's also true. And no matter what you make, you will always be better than the generative fraud machines. Hmm. Pat pat. Good scrib. I love to draw stuff based on dreams recently. I have to remember and process them. Oh, yes, yes, definitely. That's definitely good practice. Do you subscribe to that one, like, that one story of, like, we are all the same being going through an infinite amount of lives until we achieve godhood? Message failed to send. Okay, your message name is the one you sent 30 seconds ago. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Crash. Or we can get assaulted in our sleep again. Excuse me, buddy. I'm trying to sleep. Can you maybe let me sleep? Thank you.
Flawless victory.
Nah, I'm not gonna worry about that right now. What I am gonna worry about is the fact that I really, 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 really need to pee. So I will be right back. What have I come back to? You demand pets priority. Where's priority? Oh. What have I come back to? Hello? Treats for our wares. No treats. No treats. Another union. Y'all made another union. Rain has coins if PUBG Union has wares. Wait, where did you think we were playing Minecraft? Let's go fish for breakfast. Uh-huh. I'm very confused. I'm so confused. I don't think I could keep up with chat right now. I'm gonna have to wait until chat starts something I can keep up with. Yeah, there's 2-3 conversations. I don't have a lot of context here. Oh. One of those used the silver bowl that I'm not supposed to use. I understand, she said, not understandingly. Here, you have stuff I want. Mainly in the form of clinky clinky gold coins. Hmm. I'll let y'all know what we find out 60 odd years from now. I'm immortal until proven otherwise. I believe the Mage Guild has been infiltrated by a Telvanni spy. Go to the guild, Sneldrune, Vivek, and Sage with Mora. I'm just gonna go to Vivek. Okay. I have a bounty contract for Orc Duragrabal. It's an outlaw living in the house. 250 for the septum. Okay. 150 septums for her death, I assume. What you got on you? All trans girls are vampires. Hey, some of us are dragons. Some of us might also be succubi. It's up to interpretation. Aren't you at least part or connect closely to a succubus slash succubi? They're mortal, very, very long lived, yeah. But if I'm not a vampire, am I not a trans girl? Who am I if I'm not the girl I believe myself to be? I'm referred to as a sleep vampire in some circles. You steal other people's sleep? Come on, guys. All trans women are cryptids. We learned this in trans women's school. Okay, I'm gonna go have a bath. My long ass hair. Transgressive succubus vampire dragons. Yes, very much quite the resume. Yeah, I'm in a bathhouse. I have to bathe. It's important you do that regularly. Yeah, the Twitch streaming is during the time skip. But this is also post time skip. This is... Don't worry about it, lore. Everything is in the time skip. Now let's go start the bloodbath quest. That way we can get the key for here and also solve the murder of the thing. Twitch's post credits. I don't know. We don't need polycules making out in the bathhouses. Other people use those. You can always build your own bathhouse at the polycule house. You know what I want to do? I want to buy like a cheap motel. You know the ones I'm thinking, right? And refurbish it as like just apartments for friends and partners to live in. We could have our own little commune. If I had $1,000,000,000,000, I would buy something probably. My thing is I roughly know just how much money I need to actually achieve bottom surgery. But it's a bit much for me to even dare ask for trying to fund for. Getting the animations going is enough, I feel. Bring me some ice cream too, please. Got work for me. Alright, let's talk about your little story. Blah blah blah. A bloodbath. Okay. Let's go start a bar fight. The Khajiit Union formed an alliance with the Puppy Girl Unions. Now we have the Pupjeet Alliance. But the Raccoon Girls wanted to say, so now we have the Capybara Alliance. There's a Batgirl hanging out last stream. Plant Girl. What do you want, Plant Girl? Hello. I'm here to intimidate you and taunt you until you actually fight me. Ow. tolerance isn't an absolute, it's a contract. Yes. Dwarven War Axe of the Final Act. Oh, that is actually really good. Drain health and drain fatigue. Oh, that's really good. That would have hurt if I got hit with it. I guess I just stole your shoes. Okay. Just gonna taunt this guy until he finally decides he's had it. Inciting isn't murder. Oh. Let's head down here. Out of the way so we can actually hit innocent civilians. Blizzard ordered, yummy. Wait until I'm out of combat so I can actually read that comment. Taxon? Come into the corner, please. I do not wish for innocents to be killed. Or for me to get a bounty from this. Now one more person. Hello. I can't believe you bought the whole small indie company of Blizzard Entertainment from Activision. Hi, are you Dura Graball? There's a price on your head. I don't feel like doing the Graball gang mod that I have. Tarnhelm. Fortified luck. Thought it might actually be better than what I have on now. Yeah, much. Let's raid her house before we go collect on her bounty. That looks silly. It's cool though. It's a cool kind of silly. Do I not have? I don't have any open spells. Ugh, okay. Hold on, let me go buy an open spell. It can be, I can just straight up buy the house. Then I'd have 2 houses in Balmoral. Dura lived alone, yeah. I'm trying to learn an open spell from... Was it you? No. How'd I get rid of moon sugar? Right, I just drop it on the ground. Okay then, You should have open on you, definitely. Medusi's open door, yes, thank you. Mhm. Hawkshaw Ring, Red Spare, Bonebiter Charm. Oh, that's Fortify Attack. Let's put that on. Okay, fine. Oh, I love Breakcore. If I had to make anything for like combat music for girl me stuff in the future, it'd be Breakcore. Or it'd be something like the Tenkaichi 2 soundtrack, which is playing right now. Oh, I love good jazz too. Oh, I'm sleepy. I like head off stream to a nap, honestly. I said might. I know, but I kind of want to finish this because it's a cool mod that has cool stuff in it. But I do think I need a nap. I'm not just gonna cut in the middle of a thing, though. And we have some quests to turn in. Finally. I need new headphones. Mine are held together with hot glue and super glue. While sleeping does suck when you're living in a place that is slowly falling apart and there's mold on the ceiling, it probably helps to rest as much as you can. It's probably why I've been so tired a lot lately. I need to finish packing so that we can move. Ooh, a silver flame axe. It's good. Hey, you can have me on the side on a different monitor while you write, or you could have me in the background while you write. I don't think I'm going to complain. Same. I want to keep mine as long as I can. Mm. Finally, all that for 116 gold though. Hi, dude. Okay, pro tip, if you download the mod that lets you buy Dura Grabol's house, do not pick this up. You'll be teleported into the prison you need to go to later. What do you want to be, Amelia? If you had your go of it. Orcish Warhammer. And Nordic Trollbone Couriers. Okay. Not as much as the hammer is. I need a Storm Atronach summon? Probably. Okay, we're done here for now. Let's go turn in all these quests. And then we will call the stream. Remember, the chances of being turned into a robot girl, while minimal, is not zero. You might be turned into a clockwork doll. You woke up as a girl this morning. I read that one a little bit. It's really fun. That's an interesting question because a lot of genderbender manga is inherently trans. Like, you can't escape from the transness of a lot of genderbender stuff. Nice present. It's called the Ring of Surroundings. Cool. Dirk, 300 septims from him for Duragravel. 250 from Edris Fire Eye. She skimmed off the top. Edris skimmed off the top. Oh, wow. Cheating me like that. Any info from Jocelyn or no about what? She is okay and she's actively drawing my impossible soulmate right now. She's going through a lot. She just lost both of her bunnies. She had a pretty bad falling out with some people she thought she might have been friends with from a server we both used to be in. And, yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot. Don't worry about when my impossible soulmate is coming back. Let Lynn go through her life and let her deal with everything that's going on. The comic will return when it returns. You can either be patient and be happy when it's here, or be super impatient and everyone will be annoyed that you keep asking. Both of her rabbits passed within days of each other. It's been very hard for her. Here, have the mana key and give me a new job. Okay, recedes Dwemer artifacts. Should have more stuff from the Mages Guild. But hey, look, there's a for sale sign here. Yellow Duravan of the Halal Cancer Manor for more details. The house is now for sale. They got that up for sale really freaking quick, considering her body is probably still warm. Advancement. Orders. Okay. No more orders from her. Okay. We've turned in quests. We have new quests. Next time we need to go to Hilaod to steal back some Dwemer artifacts. And then, I mean, it would be funny if you donated your points to stop the stream, but the stream is ending soon anyway. I don't know what's happening with Chippy and Puddle. Haven't written anything yet that relates to those. You know that those bunnies weren't like one-to-one facsimiles of each other, right? They just have bunnies because Lynn loves bunnies and Rain loves bunnies. Gonna crash for 18 hours, so we start the next day nice and... Actually, we're gonna go 17 hours, so we start the day nice and fully rested. Alright. I have a lot of junk I'm gonna need to offload and sell before we do that, but... Alright. Oh, today has been a day. I am tired, but we have been streaming for about 4 hours. I started streaming earlier in the hopes of streaming for 5, but yeah, no, I don't think that's happening. Sadly. Well, anyway, this has been lovely, as always. Y'all are really great. I love hanging out with y'all. Streaming is always just so fun. Even if I'm like super exhausted and tired all the time. That's just my life now, I think. Just tired all the time, unfortunately. But in any case, this has been lovely. I hope to see you all again tomorrow. Take care. Bye-bye. Next time. Bye. Bye.